Assalamualaikum everyone. We are Group 6 and we have selected the theme Sustainability and Environment. We are pleased to present our work and share our insights on this topic. My name is AMIRA BATRISYIA binti ZAWAWI and my metric number is A203075. Today, I will be addressing the rising issue of electronic waste or e-waste generated through digital learning among students in UKM. Think about this. Every time a laptop dies or a phone cracks, another gadget gets tossed aside. Now, imagine that happening across thousands of students. Where do all those devices end up? In today's digital learning environment, university life relies heavily on laptops, tablets, and smartphones. At UKM, students use these devices to complete assignments, attend online classes, and access study materials that are mostly digital. This convenience has a downside. Frequent upgrades and replacements lead to a steady increase in e-waste. This growing reliance on electronics has serious consequences. According to Chakraborty et al. 2022, toxic metals from discarded e-waste can contaminate soil and water, endangering ecosystem and human health. If this trend continues, students, staff, and nearby communities may be exposed to hazardous materials, and the environment will face increasing pollution. Ultimately, future generations will inherit the consequences of today's irresponsible disposal. To address the growing e-waste problem at UKM, I propose a campus digital sustainability program that goes beyond recycling. While UKM already has an e-waste recycling center, we can reduce waste at the source through repair workshops, awareness campaigns, and incentive programs. Students can fix or refurbish devices instead of replacing them, donate old gadgets, and learn responsible digital habits. The university can provide infrastructure and organize workshops, while industry partners help with repairs and safe processing, and student organizations promote awareness. Implementation can start with campaigns and collection drives, expand to repair and refurbishment workshops, and eventually integrate sustainability into campus culture. This program is practical, scalable, and sustainable. Its unique feature is combining prevention, education, and community engagement rather than just recycling. By extending device lifespans, reducing new purchases, and involving the campus community, UKM can further minimize e-waste while creating lasting benefits for students and the environment. Finally, I encourage everyone to take action. For students, take your old devices and bring them to campus collection points, repair or donate them instead of throwing them away. University management can provide bins, workshops, and awareness campaigns. Hence, we can together actively reduce e-waste and protect our environment. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is FATIN binti HADI, metric number A202983. Today, I'll talk about an emerging sustainability challenge for university students, which is unsustainable consumption habit. Imagine walking around campus for just one day. You'll notice students carrying multiple plastic drink cups, takeaway packaging piling up, and fast fashion outfit worn only once. Individually, they seem harmless, but together, they shape our planet future. Our daily habit can either accelerate climate change damage or help solve it. As students, our fast-paced schedule, limited budget, and academic pressure make convenience become our default. We turn to fast fashion, food delivery, and disposable items because they are quick, cheap, and everywhere. But this convenience comes with a cost. Unsustainable consumption is becoming a serious environmental issue. Overconsumption increases our carbon footprint. Fast fashion creates textile waste and water pollution. Food delivery adds to daily waste. On campus, single-use plastics such as cup containers, cutlery are still common. Many students don't realize the long-term impact. According to Bird et al. 2035, plastic can take hundreds or even thousands of years to break down, causing long-lasting environmental build-up. For us, this leads to rising waste, higher possible cost, and more pollution. If nothing changes, our future students will inherit a campus struggling with waste management and a community disconnected from sustainability. To address this, I propose a campus sustainable consumption initiative, a practical student-driven plan to reshape daily habits. It focuses on reducing single-use waste, encouraging low-waste alternatives, and making sustainability part of our everyday routine. It requires collaboration between student association, the sustainability office, and cafeteria vendors and all of the students. This initiative has two main components. First, a sustainable behavior and reward system, where students earn green points as merit. and when they bring their own containers, tumbler, or bag when purchasing in cafe and shop. This makes a sustainable action rewarding and consistent. Second, micro-learning modules for short 3 to 5 minute lesson on UC platform to ensure every student gains essential sustainability knowledge with minimal burden. Its strength lies in behavior change. Instead of short-lived campaign, it uses incentive and daily integration to build long-term habit. If implemented, it will reduce campus waste, lower carbon footprint, and create more responsible student community. So today, I invite all of you to support the campus sustainable consumption initiative. Together, let's take a small, meaningful step and transform our campus into a modern, sustainable living because the habit we build now will shape the world we step into after graduation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is NURFARRAH binti AZMI with metric number A200477, and now I want to shift the topic into inefficient food waste management in our campus. Imagine this. By the time we finish our classes today, our university cafeteria would have thrown away bins of perfectly edible food, not because it was spoiled, but because the prepared meals have exceeded their designated serving period and were not processed within the allocated time. Now, multiply that by weeks, months, and semesters. The amount of waste becomes staggering and is happening quietly right under our nose. Food waste is a growing issue in university cafeterias everywhere, and ours is no exception. Every day, cafeterias prepare meals based on estimated demand, but because the students have irregular schedules or skip between meals, actual consumption rarely matches the preparation. This mismatch leads to trays of untouched meals being discarded. While our university has an established composting system such as PKS-UKM, a significant portion of food waste still never reaches the composting facility due to poor separation, contamination with non-organic materials, and low participation from students. To address waste before composting and to make our existing compost infrastructure more effective, we can optimize menu and portion sizes through forecasting. Overproduction is still the largest cause of edible food waste, even with composting. By collecting data from cafeteria sales, we can predict demand and adjust batch size accordingly. A study on campus used machine learning to forecast demand, minimize surplus, and improve the inventory management has successfully achieved more sustainable operations. Other than that, we can create a surplus food recovery program. At the end of the day, unsold but still edible food can be offered at a discount. Cafeterias can also partner with student organizations to redistribute surplus meals to students in need or for communal food recovery corner. To ensure food safety, campus dining staff should establish clear procedure concerning the hygiene standards for the surplus food. Last but not least, we can start an awareness campaign emphasizing that composting is not a license to waste. Students often believe composting solves everything, so they do not worry about wasting food. In collaboration with PKS-UKM, we can organize workshops to educate students on responsible portion, sustainable eating habits, and the environmental cost of food even if composted. Let's commit to being part of a smarter, more responsible campus dining system. I urge the Cafeteria Management and Sustainability Office to adopt this multi-layered plan. And for students, fix our habits, optimize the surplus food, and help build a culture of reduce first, compost second. Together, we can turn our waste problem into a sustainability strength, not just by composting, but by preventing waste in the first place. That's all from me. I will pass to the next speaker.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is NURFARRAH binti SAZUAN and my metric number is A202665. Today, I will address a challenge that grows bigger every day, the rising carbon emissions produced by the daily journeys of UKM students to campus. Every day, thousands of UKM students drive to campus alone, even when many of us live in the same areas. One small trip may seem harmless, but multiplied by thousands, it becomes one of the biggest sources of carbon emissions on campus. In UKM, many students still rely on private cars and motorcycles to get to class. Although buses are provided, some students live outside bus routes, while others experience long waiting times or peak hour crowding. Because of this, students choose to drive alone, and research shows that private vehicles release far more carbon emissions per person compared to shared transport. This pattern creates long-term challenges. Studies on campus mobility show that single passenger cars are the biggest cause of congestion and unnecessary carbon emissions. For UKM, this means increasing environmental impact, more traffic congestion, and growing parking difficulties. If nothing is done, these problems will continue to rise, making it harder for the university to achieve its sustainability goals and causing daily inconvenience for students. To address this, I propose the UKM Green Couple app, a digital platform that matches students who travel along similar routes and schedules so they can share rides safely and efficiently. UKM should collaborate with the ICT department to develop the app. The system will group students based on location, travel time, and faculty. Students must register using their UKM email for verification and safety. This initiative should be led by UKM Sustainability Office, supported by the ICT Department and student representatives such as the Student Council. Their joint effort ensures proper system management, promotion, and long-term adoption. How this app works? Students enter their pickup area, preferred travel time, and destination. The app automatically matches them with other students nearby. Confirmed groups can designate a driver, share full costs, and track rides through the app. This solution reduces the number of vehicles entering campus, lower carbon emission, reduces parking congestion, and saves transportation expenses for students. Because the app only requires software development and effective promotion, it is cost efficient, scalable, and sustainable for long-term use. Unlike common ride-sharing platforms, the UKM Green Couple app is exclusive to UKM students, ensuring a trusted, secure, and student-centered environment. It transforms individual trips into shared, greener journeys that support UKM sustainability goals. I encourage UKM to support this digital carpooling system and for students to participate actively. By sharing rides, we can reduce emissions, ease congestion, and build a greener, more connected campus community. A more sustainable UKM starts with one simple decision: sharing the ride. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is ERINA SHAFIAH binti AZIZ, metric number E202725. And my emerging challenge is high energy consumptions from UKM campus, facilities and events. Now, close your eyes and imagine a lively campus filled with students, events and bright lights. Yet behind the scenes, energy is quietly being wasted. Fans and high-power equipment runs unused, buildings like PTSL and lecture halls remain powered during long activity hours, and major events such as CarCon still rely on outdated, high-energy equipment. And as UKM grows, our energy demand rises too. But the real problem is how much of it is being wasted. Individually, this may seem small, but together, they create significant financial and environmental impact, affecting both UKM budgets and students' experience. But here is the real challenge. Students and organizers can't see the energy they are wasting. We don't know how much our hostel blocks use or how much events consume. We don't feel the impact, but UKM does. And according to a 2024 report by the STAR, Malaysian universities spend millions of ringgit each year on avoidable electricity waste alone. To address UKM rising energy consumptions, we propose EcoWise UKM, a student-led technology-supported initiative to reduce unnecessary energy use across hostels and campus events. UKM should install low-cost smart sensor in hostel and key building, create a centralized energy dashboard, and provide a green event kit for student organizations. This initiative will be led by Student Innovation Unit in collaboration with PM-UKM, faculty, societies, and also the Facility Management Department. The Smart Energy Dashboard will track electricity usage by hostel block. Students can view real-time data via EcoWise UKM apps, and a weekly energy leaderboard will encourage friendly competitions with a small rewards for efficient blocks. Second, the green event kits offer LED lights, low-watt projectors, and optimized sound system for students' clubs to borrow. So this can reducing both energy use and also event costs. Now, by making energy use visible and measurable, EcoWise UKM promotes responsible behavior through feedbacks, incentive, and collaborations. It is feasible, low maintenance, and scalable, starting with a few hostels and expanding campus-wide. Through this approach, saving energy can become more engaging rather than restrictive, and ultimately reducing waste, lowering costs, and improving campus facilities. UKM is already strong in culture and community. Now, let's become a leader in the sustainability too. Let's support EcoWise UKM, take part in the challenge, and encourage your hostel or clubs to join this movement. Together, we can make UKM a smarter and more efficient campus. That's the end of our Group 6 idea pitching session. Thank you.